Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we have another sports card show recap for you guys. This card show actually took place last weekend. Didn't end up going to any card shows this weekend because the closest one was about an hour and a half to 2 hours away. It was only on Sunday. Usually on Sundays I like to relax and stay around the house, get a few things done here and there. So I didn't feel like driving an hour and a half just to go to a card show. But anyways, for this card show, it took place at Troy, Michigan. It was actually the same venue as the first card show I ever went to. And just like the first time I was there, there's about 50 to 55 tables there. And just absolutely insane selection of cards as always. Just about any show of this size, you'll see a lot of really cool cards. Nice variety from vintage to 80s, 90s. Even ultra-modern basketball like this table had right here. Lots of Ja, Zion, Kobe White, even some LeBron from 2018, 2019 Prism. Just some absolutely insane ultra-modern cards. As well as this table right here with the LeBron rookie, the Kobe Topps Chrome PSA 9, the Tim Duncan PSA 9, or PSA 10, sorry, and a couple Michael Jordan rookies. Just absolutely insane, some of the cards that these people had here. I just couldn't believe it with some of the selection. So I walked around the card show a little bit, targeted some of the cards that I wanted to go after, quickly looked up some comps off to the side, and decided to make some offers, try to get some trades done. So we actually picked up quite a few cards today. I'm going to be showing you guys that a little later in the video. But just showing you guys some of the highlights, some of my favorite tables from the card show. And I actually sold one of my Pokemon boxes. I had a couple of Shining Fates left over. Sold it to this guy for 75 bucks. And I asked him if I could watch him open up some of the packs. He said sure. So that was a really cool experience. But anyways, let's get into the card show pickups. Okay guys, before we get into the card show pickups, I wanted to share with you guys one of my greatest pulls I've had since entering the hobby. So I pulled it out of this Optic Football 2020 hanger box. I had two of these laying around. One of them is for the giveaway for the box battle against Run Good Life. Unfortunately, I lost there, so I'm going to be shipping out a hanger box to whoever's the winner of Run Good's comment section. But with the other one, I didn't want to make a full-on video for it since it's just one hanger box and it's 20 cards. It'd be a really short video, and I didn't really have any other videos to add it into. So I figured why not just pull it off camera, and if I pulled anything good, I'd share it with you guys in one of these videos. And we actually hit a banger of a pull. So outside of a downtown, I would say this card is the absolute best card you could pull from Optic Retail. And it's the Justin Herbert Blue Scope. I absolutely couldn't believe it. It was the last card in the 20 card package. Every other card was okay at best, and then this last card saved the entire hanger. I couldn't believe it once I got to this card. I was a little sad that I didn't get it live on video, but still a really nice card to share with you guys. Definitely my biggest pull since entering the hobby a few months back. So yeah, couldn't believe the pull. Well, let's get into the card show pickups. So I picked up quite a few, well not quite a few, I would say like 4 or 5 graded cards. But starting off, I did pick up a Tua base Prism. Figured if he's thrown in with a trade with Deshaun Watson, then his cards would start going up. So I think I traded 3 or 4 different raw cards, and I always like to trade multiple cards into one card. I think trading up like that to get one higher value card is always the best way to go. But anyways, let's get into the graded cards. Starting off, we have a PSA 10 2019 Prism LeBron James base. Picked up this card because the guy gave me a really good deal on it. He said $70 cash, and I told him I'd think about it, and then I went a little bit away from the table just to check eBay comps. It's going for about 1 to 110 or so on eBay, so figured why not. LeBron, once Anthony Davis comes back for the Lakers, then Lakers cards in general should begin to rise again, and LeBron will be the first player to rise because he will most likely be leading the team. So I think they're going to go far in the playoffs, so figured might as well pick up some LeBron cards. And that is not the only LeBron that I ended up picking up. Let's get into the next card. These are all PSA 10s, and it's going to be an Optic base Ja Morant. Really excited to pick up this one. I actually traded the Russell Wilson stained glass PSA 10 for that card. I was a little hesitant. I went back and forth just about the entire time I was there. I figured the likelihood that Russell Wilson actually gets traded is probably not very high, and if you guys have been paying attention to NFL free agency, it definitely seems like Russell Wilson is staying put. They turned down an offer from the Bears for 3 first-round picks and 2 starters, I believe, which is an absolutely massive haul. I was a little afraid of the Bears getting Russell Wilson, being a Lions fan myself. But anyways, went with this Ja Optic base. I feel like it has more upside, so went ahead and did the trade. Coming into the next card, got another PSA 10, and this is going to be the Don Russ base Zion Williamson. Picked up another one of these because they had it for a really good price. It's about $150, so I traded Hoops Premium Stock Megabucks for it. I was lucky enough that this guy actually took that as well. Picked up another one of these, well, the first one of these, a couple weeks back for that same trade. So really stoked to get that. These are going for about $2 to $220 right now. Maybe a little down right now, but average is about $200. So really happy with that one. And then my best pickup of the show is going to be a LeBron James 2018 Prism Pink Ice PSA 10. Really nice looking card right there. The only downside with this card is that it has a small chip right here in the top left of the slab. Really sucks that it has to have that chip, but because it has that damage on it, the guy gave me a really good deal. There's also the same guy that gave me the $70 on the base Prism 2019 LeBron. So figured why not. I think he was willing to go down to $100 in trade value. So I traded a Ja Morant Hoops base PSA 10. Figured if anyone would want this card even for 80% of the value, 80 to 90% of the value, then that's a huge investment. Because this card right now is going for about $200 or so, and if LeBron and the Lakers gear up for the playoffs, get that number 2 seed or so, not really sure if they're going to get the number 1 seed, but as long as they're top 2, then they should go really far in the playoffs, and we should see LeBron cards rise up again. So anyways, those are my card show pickups for this week. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, share my videos for any future sports card content. Anyways, I'm out.